Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. We are rejoining Woodrow Liles at the end of day 8. It is 12:30 in the morning on the 17th. This is day 9. We have an alarm set for 4 a.m. We're going to take this off of pause. We're going to go ahead and have him sleep. We've actually got some go bag sitting here in the floor. If today is the day of the... and we wake up in a panic. That's interesting. At 3:30. So, not sure what alarmed us, but we will check things out here. We want to check the 4 a.m. radio broadcast. And as we woke up in a panic, there's probably nothing outside, but we will at least go outside and take a look. Man, it's dark. If there's actually anything out here, I'm not sure I would actually see it until it attacked me. We boarded up some other things on the other side, so there's a limit. Ooh, boy, that is dark, man. Alright, I don't see or hear anything out here, so I'm not sure what woke me up. I'm anticipating that today is going to be the helicopter. We're going to turn on the emergency broadcast here, see what it has. We have a go box upstairs. We've got water bottles. We're going to fill our water up. Our plan for this is, if today is the helicopter event, is we're going to hide. We're going to open all the windows, all the doors, and we're just going to hang out and kind of let it go. So clear skies, mild wind from the north. I'm not seeing any indication yet. Average temperatures, blah blah blah. Humidity 40%. They certainly are not in the southeast. Wind from the northeast. And I'm seeing nothing else. Okay. Nothing indicated there, and that was the end of the show for that. So let's see. We're not hungry yet. We are a little bit unhappy. That's just a perpetual state for this particular character, since I don't have any cigarettes. He stays unhappy. It's kind of just his thing, I guess. Somehow we have a sewing kit in this bag. We don't really need that. So we will take this upstairs and put it into here. We did find another duffel bag off camera. I went back and finished up the house that we had the zombie in down here on the corner, the last one down here, and found another duffel bag in there. So that was a good find. So we have a second duffel bag, and we're just now waiting to see what happens here. Various things. So we did, we got some thread too. I guess we don't need to carry the thread around. I did rip up some clothing. Did a little bit of cleanup around the base type of a thing. So just making sure that getting things ready. I'm anticipating this we'll have to go take off. I've got some food. Probably I'm going to need a little bit more food. That's not as much food as I thought I had. So we'll head downstairs. We will head downstairs again. That will be our food for the day up there. If this is going to be the helicopter day, day 9. And if it is, we will open up all the windows, all the doors, and we're going to go upstairs and sit in our room and hide. Still not seeing any mention of any kind of helicopter activity. I'm not sure if we have to wait until 6 o'clock to see that or not. This is the first time I've ever had a emergency radio this close to the event. So, still not seeing any kind of announcement that indicates that there is any type of activity there. Okay, with that in mind, we do have a pot of fresh soup here. I'm going to grab this, because in addition to the other stuff that I have, we are going to want to remain absolutely silent. And I believe that today is going to be the day. So I'm going to speed this up to 6 there's not really a lot to do. I want to know if this is actually going to happen, so we're going to go through the numbers here. Just speed up real quick. We're very unhappy again. So here's the 6 o'clock broadcast. So nothing yet. Clear skies, just the same thing repeating over and over again. And it goes back off. I thought the helicopter event would occur by day 9. I'm going to turn that off. We're going to operate under the assumption that maybe it will, maybe it won't. We've got some food, we've got some books. I am anticipating this occurring today, even though the radio does not say anything about it. I don't know how the radio works on that particular aspect of this. I'm going to grab a couple of books. We're going to go downstairs and open up the windows and the doors. I don't want zombies to have to, I don't want them breaking anything. They can come in. Let's go around here. Open that door. This may seem counterintuitive, but we're going to fill the water bottle. We have that one open, and we have that open. Okay, this house is completely open. They shouldn't break anything if they do come in. Okay, so we will come up here. So we've got food, we've got books to read, and we're basically going to go through this day very quickly. We will see if the helicopter comes today. If it doesn't, I guess we'll prepare and do this again tomorrow. So we've got things that'll undo happiness when I eat. Different food that I have does different things. So that undid some of the happiness. Drink half of the soup. Boy. Okay. And we're going to now read, I guess. So we are going to start out with carpentry, which we're nearly done with, or a good portion of the way done with. And we're going to sit here and read on fast mode. So we're going to spend the day inside hiding, provided that we will see if the helicopter event occurs. And if it does, how many zombies are drawn into the area. Prior to this, I have installed some sheet ropes in the upstairs windows, so we can get out of here without having to do anything. Alright, that is the end of the Carpentry Level 2 book. So now we'll start on Electrician. It's 10 o'clock, no helicopter yet. So this day may be very boring to watch. We'll see what ends up happening. 11:20, 11:30. Still no sign of a helicopter. Starting to get hungry. 1 o'clock. No sign of a helicopter. Beginning to wonder if it's going to happen. I heard somebody scream. Alright, we've read that book. Still no sign of a helicopter. So that was the Electrician book. So now we will actually do the Foraging book. We are hungry, but it's 3 o'clock. We're just speeding through the day. We're now very hungry. We got plenty of food. We will stop 5:10. No sign yet of a... Let's see what that does for my hunger. We're going to eat part of this chicken and watermelon salad. It did not get rid of the hunger, so we're going to eat half of what's remaining. See what this does. We're still hungry, so we'll eat the rest of it. We shouldn't be thirsty at this point. That had a lot of, that did a lot of thirst. We're no longer hungry. We're not full though, so that's kind of interesting. I think we'll go ahead and drink part of this soup. Try to get back to a full state. Wonder how I'm doing on weight. I'm losing weight, so certainly it's not going to hurt to be full. Alright, we'll go back to reading our book now. So, still no sign of a helicopter. Six o'clock, 6:50, 7 o'clock. We're starting to get sleepy. We're getting bored. Well, I'm getting bored watching this, so I'm not surprised Woodrow's getting bored. It's got to be extremely boring. Alright, there is our third book of the day. Foraging, completely read. No sign of a helicopter yet. So we will now start on first aid. We're going to continue on. And I'm going to continue up till midnight if there was a gunshot. 11:20. And it is now midnight. No sign of a helicopter. Alright, well, that day 9 didn't appear to do anything. We're just going to sleep and rinse and repeat for another day. So we wake up at 6:30. We are hungry. We will now eat the vegetable salad. I don't know how much more food I have. Empty cooking pot. I don't have any more food. So this is going to be a problem if it goes on, if I don't get that helicopter event here pretty soon. Water bottles those are full. This one, I've got an empty bottle here, remaining bottle. Okay. So we will continue reading this and speeding through the day just to see what we end up getting. So we are 7:50, 8 o'clock, still no sign of a helicopter. $9:30, no sign of a helicopter. We've read bunch of books at this point. Metalworking now. Oh, we've already read metalworking. Interesting. Mechanics. That sounded like a gunshot. Just random activity. Still no sign of a helicopter. So, not sure what has happened to the helicopter. It's now after lunch. We're hungry. I don't have any more food with me. I've seen or heard no indication whatsoever of the helicopter showing up. And there's the last book read. We're hungry, we're bored. I have no more books with me up here. I would have to go downstairs and get some more. And we need more food as well. So, and I think we will sneak downstairs, making no sound whatsoever. We're just trying not to make any sound. We'll grab a fishing book and a tailoring book and a trapping book. Alright. We're going to go in here. Fill the bottle. We will put the cooking pot back with empty bowls. Empty cooking pot away. Let's get some more food if I have any more food. I've got some fresh food and stuff there. I think I do have a stir fry here. Yes, I do. And there should be another stir fry here. Meat and potato stir fry. So those will thaw. Once they thaw out, I can eat them. We are still expecting there to be a helicopter. We have seen no indication or sign of it. We are on day 9. And staying hidden is what we have been doing. So we are going to eat. We're going to eat all of this. Eating that frozen is certainly not helping my unhappiness. We'll now read a book. So we'll just continue through the day and see what we can actually do. We'll read a magazine. Still no sign yet of a helicopter. Food is starting to wear off. And there's the helicopter. It is at the end of this day, so we have got here. So we are just going to sit in here and be absolutely still and quiet. So we have, we've read foraging, we've read first aid, we've read electrician, we have read metalworking. Did I not grab a book to read? I did. Alright, let's read tailoring. So we're a little bit bored, agitated, but nothing we can't handle. There are helicopters flying around. Shouldn't know where I'm at, so other than just drawing in general, making them move around, it shouldn't hover over this area. Oh, it's getting foggy. That's going to make things interesting. I can hear the helicopter moving around. So it will certainly be stirring up the zombie population. We are hungry again, as it gets to be 11 o'clock at night. So the helicopter is now gone. It is after midnight. we're about finished reading this book. I'm going to finish the book before we do anything. This is tailoring. Yep, 2 more pages. Then we will sleep and wake up in the morning. And then we have to start taking care of cleaning out whatever zombies have moved into this area. So we'll sleep. We're not setting any kind of alarm. There's no cooking shows or anything now. I don't believe there's anything. Well, there's nothing else we're going to get, that's for sure. There's still some water bottles in that bag. I am going to wait a little bit longer in the day before I try to go out and do anything. There's a little bit of hunger and thirst on this pop. It'll also deal a little bit with the... Okay. Don't have any way at the moment of dealing with the unhappiness. We still have water. I'm not sure what we haven't read now. We've read all those. Yeah, we could read. So we will actually read. I guess we'll read fishing until daylight. Then we will head downstairs, get us some breakfast, and then we're going to start, I guess, clearing zombies. So we'll see what's in the area. So the helicopter event was not much of a factor. We should be pretty protected here where we're at. Looks like it is foggy outside, so we want to get the house closed back up. And then I guess part of it is today we want to get some of the rest of the houses in this area looted. And I want to board up the downstairs windows. I don't want zombies breaking the windows. So try to get some boarded them up. That's probably a bit ambitious for trying to do all of that in one day. But alright, there we go. So with that, we have survived the event here. We have an extra duffel bag with us. So we're going to leave the school bag just right here where it's at. We are going to sneak very carefully down the steps and check out if anybody has moved in. They don't appear. I don't see anyone. So close that. I thought for a moment that I saw movement outside. Close that. Close that. Okay, and this will be the last window. Alright, all the windows are closed. Don't see anybody in here. That's good. Alright, I think we have made it through the helicopter event in pretty good shape. We'll see what's outside. It's a little bit foggy, but not bad. We will move all these skill books back onto the shelves. We are hungry, so we're going to get a little bit of food. So that was probably not the most interesting day in the world, but we made it through. Would you move all those? There we go. So, not trying to be interesting, just trying to make sure we survive here. We're going to fill the empty bottle and our water bottle. And we've got we carry 4 water bottles around. We will not need that many. So we are going to reduce that down to 2. We will have a backup water bottle with us just in case we need it. Okay, we're good on that. We do have a stir fry here. Let's go ahead and eat. We're going to eat all of this, being as we're about to head out to start what we assume is going to be killing zombies, a day of zombie killing. So we'll put the juice box away. So having all the meals prepared and prepared. The way I said that was like I was going to use two different words, but having all the meals prepared actually, kind of helped. We did that. I'm going to keep the juice box here just in case I need it. So, all right, we're ready to go. Let's go outside, and starting with our own house here and yard. Let's go see what we find, if we have any unsavory characters that moved into our backyard. Fido still back here says we don't. Too bad they don't have an actual dog in the game instead of just the dog house. Alright, I see nothing there. There will definitely be people around in places. So we will now start clearing around the houses closest to us. We're going to work our way out down the street we're on, out toward Cortman Medical, cleaning anything we find. And then we will head up to the next street and start doing the same thing there. So first things first is to make sure the neighborhood is secure. And I am definitely expecting at some point we are hot. That's just the way it's going to be. We'll cool off sooner or later. It just means our thirst will consume water faster. We'll go at some point. Alright, I'm not seeing anybody over in here. I certainly heard something there. I don't see anybody over there. So there may not be a whole lot happening here. Let's check back down the street. Nope. Alright, we're going to check around this house, and then we're going to go out to the actual street and check out there. Not seeing a whole lot there. I can't remember if I cleared this house or not. I think we did, but I'm not 100% sure. I see things broken out inside, and I am not seeing anything. Alright, let's check the map right quick. And the map says that I cleared that house. Wait a minute, is that true? No, I'm looking at my map. The map says I have not cleared this house. Okay, interesting. Alright, we are going to carefully move out here. I don't see anybody there or there. I do see a zombie leaning up against the house over here. Let's go down here and take care of that. I am hearing ambient noises. Well, it sounds like there's more than one, but this is the only one I see. Well, I don't hear anything else, so maybe that was the only one there. Okay, we will continue on up the street here then. Oh, we're exertion. That's, okay, it went away. I'm going to make a circuit behind Cortman Medical, just to verify that this is still clear. I'm not seeing anyone. We're exerted again. Moderate exertion. Now there was some zombies up here before the helicopter event. They were around the grocery store. We've already got everything out of the grocery store, so we weren't all that concerned about the fact that they were up there. I would like to check that van out. There wasn't a lot of them. It was just a small group. We'll come back to that van later. For now, it's about clearing these yards down this street, making sure there's no zombies around. So 9:20, we are doing good. At this point in time, I believe the training shows are over, so we don't have to worry about those anymore. So we should be good. Boy, I'm getting it. The exertion thing is showing up very quickly. I'm going to rest here for a minute. I don't hear anything around me. I'm going to go 9:40. Alright. 10-minute break. I'm going to see if I can run a little bit more now before that thing shows up. My goal is to find and identify any threats quickly. I kind of like the idea of this house, using this house right here as my safe house, because I could wall off there, wall off down here. It's easy to protect it. A couple of little fences, and you've got it fenced in, and then if you need to come in over the wall, it's fairly easy to come in over the wall. It would mean moving my safe house, but that might be something that I do. It is missing a window here, but that's not the end of the world. Might be worth it for the better security, even if that security is just a perception on my part. Okay, that looks clear. I'm now hot again as the temperature outside warms up. 78 degrees. I'm not seeing any zombies over here. Interesting, this house is missing the same window. Alright, I'm pleasantly hot. We will slow down. Still don't see anyone. I did loot one on one side of the house, so if we are on the other side of the house and don't find anything, once we get out to the street and look around in the yards, we'll check this yard first, then we'll check the yard on the other side of the street. If there's nothing there, we're going to loot that house. And so that'll be where we start with looting for the day. The back door here is open. Not seeing or hearing anything as I go by. Okay, not hearing anything in here. That was the one that there was nothing in, unfortunately. Very disappointing to find a shed with nothing in it. So we'll check the houses here in this neighborhood, and then we're probably going to see about securing the neighborhood a little better. And then once we've got those things in place, it'll be time to head out for some serious checking out of other things in the neighborhood. Okay, no one over there. Sprinting is leveled up. Very nice. Okay. So, the helicopter event has come and gone, and with the exception of one zombie, we really didn't find anything. It had moved into this neighborhood. So my luck is holding up. Of course, right now I'll probably try to go into this house and trigger an alarm. That would be my luck. But we'll see. Alright. I do have moderate exertion. I'm going to sit down, let that go away. Take another little 10-minute break here. just in case I do trigger an alarm, I want to be able to run and get out of the area. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, no alarm there. There's like a thing of bleach here. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, we'll go upstairs and start upstairs. Let's see. I guess we'll dismantle the video game. It has no value to us. Nothing in that little office. Until we find cigarettes, we are somewhat dependent on those other items. There are a lot of curtains in this place. Okay, so bandages. Another bandage. We're taking what curtains we find. Oh, yeah, there are curtains on this window. All of the upstairs rooms had curtains on them. Okay. Well, that is the upstairs. Nothing of any interest whatsoever. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing in there. We will take the VHS stuff. That is, oh, there are curtains here. We will close the window. Okay. We'll turn the light out. Let's see what we find. A juice box, a water bottle. Yeah, some food. Black beans, dried lentils, split peas. So just a number of things here. Just we'll clean out. There's something on the counter. Canned potatoes, water bottle. We'll take all that. Another kitchen knife. We can make spears later out of some of those things. Baking pan, frying pan, kitchen tongs. Okay. 2 cans of dog food, which we are going to leave. Okay. Beer, cheese, and a pretty good haul in the freezer. Okay. And with that being the case, I believe that's everything. Oh, I don't know if I checked. Yeah, I did. There's nothing but newspapers there. And an empty bleach bottle. Okay, well. We can mark this one off as being completely cleaned out. So we still have the house here on that corner and the 2 houses there. So we still got a few houses here inside the neighborhood to clear out. We are going to make our way back with this loot, being as we have a moderate load. We didn't find any zombies inside our neighborhood, so it doesn't appear that the helicopter really drew that much in. So sitting, waiting it out seemed a very viable strategy. So I think priorities now. I wonder what the wonder how my bat is doing as far as durability goes. Oh, it's still doing very well. Nice. Okay. I feel much better about coming down through here now that that is blocked off. It just feels more secure. So I know they can't come in that way. I kind of want to go out to the main entrances. There's 3 more entrances that just block them all off. Make this a huge whole neighborhood, a compound that I can use. I may end up doing that. That's for how we actually put things together. It would be an interesting way to go about some of this, and something I haven't done before. All right, we're going to take all of this except the cheese and put it in the freezer. Okay. We will put that in here, the beer can in here. All right. Canned goods. We're not full on canned goods yet. Although we are starting, we've got a bunch of canned food. That's pretty good. All right, now cooking trays. I don't think I grabbed anything there. I did not, although I overlooked the bacon. Okay, and then this is where I have the dried food, things that won't spoil. And it's starting to get full. It's over half full too. So I've got several cabinets full of food. I've got a lot of food. I'm doing pretty good on food. So I've got 16 there. I can bring some more pots and pans and stuff back. There's no urgent need to do that. Okay, scrap electronics. So what I'm doing is you're seeing me do a little bit of inventory management, just what I'm cleaning out here. Going to go upstairs and put the stuff upstairs, and then we will go do another house here in the neighborhood, one of the other houses that we have. So we've got the VHS. These will be something to do later if we get bored, which given this character is quite frequent. And I just put soap in the wrong place. There we go. Okay, and let's see. Soap goes here, and then bandages go here. I will quit pulling first aid supplies. We've got plenty of first aid supplies at this point, so I will quit pulling those when we run across them. We've also got a lot of sheets. I will quit pulling sheets as well. If we decide to set up at another location and move the house that we're going to live in, some of that will come in handy. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. That's kind of to be decided. I will want to board this house up. That probably will be tomorrow's activity. For today, we're going to try to loot a couple things. So as far as the houses go, I've got this house here that I've got, this corner, and the house next door. So I'm going to go do the one that's furthest away first. Kind of work my way in. I want to clean out this neighborhood. I want to clean the houses out of anything that's useful, so that I've got it all consolidated back to my base location. So that's going to be down here. We've already gotten that house cleaned out. We've already checked these. There is some stuff up in the shed up there that we have not got. We will get that. I'm overheating, so we'll take it easy. And we are going to hope to not trigger any alarms while we're doing this. I think this house right here is the one that does not have, that is the moving house. It is. It's open. Let me make sure there's nobody in here. Oh, and there is. Interesting. Okay, in the closet by himself. Newspapers. in there. Well, there's a meat cleaver. We will put that on our belt, I guess. It'll be a type of weapon I can do. A bowl of rotten soup. We will pour that on the ground before I accidentally eat that. Loot all that. Pour that on the ground. I'm going to take the rolling pin. It's in good condition. So I will take the frying pan. Everything except the dog food. Sorry, I'm not going to eat dog food. Hopefully we can get a garden planted before that becomes an issue. Alright. That kind of cleans that out. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Okay. We'll go upstairs. See if anyone's upstairs. No. No one there. Antidepressants and soap. Painkillers. I probably have enough bandages, but I will at least grab that. We'll have something in this box. And nothing. Okay. Well, they were moving out. Their breakfast was interrupted, and they didn't make it. That's also only a 10. This box has only held 10, so they're not even interesting as for containers. Okay. Make sure no one's around. I don't see anyone. Let's mark this off the map. That house is done. So let's just go down the street to the next one and take it. It says I'm carrying a little bit of a heavy load. Oh, a lot of this stuff made it into my main inventory. Oh, because I can't carry anything else in. Oh, well, I guess I'm headed back to the house. No reason to loot a house if I can't carry anything from it. I'm also thirsty. Let's just go ahead and unpack a water bottle. Well, I didn't want to unpack all 3 of them. Okay, well, we're almost back. We're hungry. Could eat a horse. Seems to be a constant state for this character. That's okay. So it's been pretty productive a couple of days. We had 2 days of hiding out reading books, so that gave us a lot of skill points, which will become useful or come in handy. We then have cleaned out a couple of houses, made sure that the neighborhood is secure, and that is kind of where we stand right now, as we have filled out the things. Let's fill up our water bottle, drop some of this food off. Don't believe there was any fresh food. There was a couple of empty bowls. We don't need both of these water bottles. Some canned food. That is definitely starting to get full. Okay, I don't know what we have. Alright, brown sugar. Olive oil. All of this canned food. We'll attach that to our belt left. There's no reason at all to attach the rolling pin, as it is just a blunt weapon. Just like I'm carrying a blunt weapon. May not be a short blunt, but it is a blunt. We'll put the frying pan under here. We're also carrying a couple of kitchen knives again, so we will throw one of these under here. And we have an extra water bottle again in here. Okay, that's everything except a couple items. Meat cleaver, antidepressants, bandages. Alright, the stuff that needs to go upstairs I'm just going to drop right there. I'm not running upstairs right now. Here, aluminum. And soap. I'll throw it right there too. Okay. We're going to go get another house before dark. So let's see which one we're going to get. We're still going to get the one furthest away from us, and then that shed that's up there. So whatever's in there. I'm beginning to think that there are no cigarettes in these nicer houses in this neighborhood. So we will start checking out houses that go. We'll start going other places. We need cigarettes. That's going to be something that we need. We're struggling to maintain. This is not the house. Yeah, this is the house I want. Let me look in the windows. I don't see anybody. Let's see if the house is open. It is. Looks like we may have already been in here and done part of this. Yes, it is. I think we may have looted this. If it is, we did not mark it off. We have Carpentry Volume 2. Can opener, a rolling pin, and a saucepan. We have enough saucepans at the moment. Well, we can still use the space. Let's pull one of the saucepans back. I am hearing something. Right, that window is broken out, so there could certainly be somebody upstairs. These windows, these doors are all open. See, I was looting this place. I was deconstructing this. This was one of the houses I was in, I think. Wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, well, I don't know if I was door hinge and a doorknob. We'll take those. We'll take the tissue. That's the first tissue I've seen. Okay. So this house had been pretty much done. Alright, so we will mark it off. We'll catch this one on the way back. We will go get the shed if there's anything in the shed. I think there was stuff in the shed that I wanted. Okay. Metal pipe, another screwdriver. No lug wrench. We'll take the lug. We can put the lug wrench in our car. Actually, I am going to take this and this. Let's see if these will fit in here. I like the stool. The other plank will not, so we'll just grab it in here. I don't leave anything in here. Okay, so that finishes this up. And that means we'll put an X there as well. Alright, there is another house closer by. I may actually have time to get it before it gets dark and before this episode ends. This episode is actually getting a little bit long, so I may not do the other house. I may do some inventory management and call this here. I'm thinking about that. So headed back. It's been a day of just consolidating things that we have found here. We have a lot of food, a lot of canned food. We've got some fresh food in the refrigerator, things we've consolidated and brought back. We had most of the fresh food already out of these houses. And any fresh food that's out has spoiled by now. Things in the refrigerator are getting old, but we're making progress. We've got a couple of gas cans. We've got a car in good working condition that actually has gas in it, so we can, when we need it, that'll be something that we can do. So I am going to put I'm going to call this, I think there are a couple of more houses in this neighborhood that need to be done. Yeah, there's one on either side of us that need to be looted. There's also a generator on here that needs to be brought back. So I will probably do those off. I don't think there's a whole lot going to be in them. I'll probably end up doing those off camera, and then we will pick it back up on the next day, for the next episode, when I think we'll actually make a trip, an excursion out, and see if we can't actually go loot a warehouse, and try to find some better weapons and some cigarettes. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.